Namaskar. Welcome to the Snakemaster program. Anyway, I'm happy to say that today's journey, seeking different experiences and snake species, has brought us to a house at Pullannivila near Kazhakkoottam, close to Kariyavattom in the Thiruvananthapuram district of Kerala. The moment I saw this house and its surroundings, I felt like I had been here before, maybe 8 or 9 times, if I am not mistaken. I vaguely remember coming here 7, 8 or even 9 times. Nearby are wooded plots and sloping yards. Before that, I have come here several times to catch baby cobras. Today, the house owner's wife had a frightening experience. Her snake had crawled over her leg, it seems, and gone into a clutter of items stored under the staircase. She said there were some tools nearby, and the snake climbed right over them. According to her, it is a big snake. Namaskar, sir. My wife was working nearby when something cold brushed against her leg. She looked down and saw it and panicked. The size alone was enough to terrify anyone. She lifted her leg and stood still, and the snake just slid away calmly. So now let's go meet our guest snake for today. By the way, it's not like there is no one at home. His wife and others are inside, waiting. Everyone is in good spirits. Namaskar, child. So this is the mother on whose legs the snake slithered over? She's amazing. She was sitting on this chair right here. What's your name, mother?
Anida.
I should suggest she buy a bumper lottery ticket worth rupees 10 crore. Maybe you should try your luck. The snake brushed against her leg, gave her a chill, and yet nothing dangerous happened. That's how snakes behave. They only bite if someone steps on them knowingly or unknowingly. This place, you all know, is full of snakes. So when it climbed over her foot, she naturally got scared. But the snake didn't do anything to her. That's the point. When she felt that chill, she lifted her leg and then sat frozen. Is this your father? Namaskar. Now let's take a look at our guest inside. Its body is visible. As the house owner said, it's not that big. See, this is a healthy snake. Among all the snakes found here, this is the biggest. It's moving. So far, we have only seen its body, not the head. Look at the size of that head. Never mind the rest of its body. Just look at the head. Superb. Did you see the size of that head? It's about the size of a king cobra's head. Maybe that of a 2 to 5 year old king cobra. Such a massive, well-shaped head. It is in great health, super healthy. What he said was right. I have never caught a snake of this size from this place before. The one I caught earlier from here wasn't this big or this long. This one has an excellent build. Just look at that head. Oh my goodness, superb. Something seems off with one of its eyes. What a size! This is what we call a perfect male. Super healthy, strong, definitely a mature male cobra. Very majestic. This is what we call Naja. And let me tell you, it hasn't been through any dangerous situation or accident recently. The size is incredible, absolutely massive. Just look at those two thick cheek muscles bulging. Those are fully loaded venom glands. When a snake like this bites, it turns fatal very quickly. You don't get much time because of the sheer quantity and potency of the venom. People often say young snakes are more venomous, but in reality, venom and its danger increase with age. Some people believe smaller snakes are deadlier. That's not true. This one's tongue is out, which means it is more likely to strike. See how it is flicking its tongue? It is fully alert. Look at its eyes closely. Compared to most cobras, there is something unusual. Normally, cobra eyes are deeper and jet black, but these eyes are different. Every snake we catch has its own uniqueness, and we always try to identify those features. Now look at the cheek muscles, swollen right up to the snout. Just below the eyes, you can see slight bulges on either side. See that thickening near the eye? That's the venom gland. That's where the fangs are rooted, or at least where they begin. You can clearly see it bulging forward. When the mouth opens, the fangs extend out from there. Anyway, I'm really happy to be here and see this rare cobra. To see such a guest, I consider it pure luck. I have had the opportunity to visit this house around 5 or 6 times now. Once you go downhill from here, there is a huge stretch of land, a vast open plot. It stretches right to the end and connects to the Kariyavattom campus side and the back of Techno Park. From here, if you keep walking, you will reach the Pullannivila region. Now look at that eye. It's darker than usual and a bit sunken. It's clearly sunken inward, giving it a distinct look. As snakes grow older, the patterns on their heads and scales, especially around the tip of the mouth and forehead, start changing. Even those markings may vary with age. In the journeys of the Snakemaster team over the past 2 or 3 years, it has been a while since we have seen such a large-headed cobra. We have seen many with thick bodies, but this head, it is amazing. If I saw just this head inside a burrow, I might mistake it for that of a king cobra. Now it is in strike mode. Right now, it could strike my lap from this distance if it wanted to. Moreover, its tail is braced against the wall. It is using the corner for support. That gives it leverage to lift its upper body even higher. In an open space without that support, it wouldn't be able to do that. If we are not alert, there is a high chance of being bitten. I believe this cobra is around 10 to 12 years old, roughly 6 feet in length, a proper, mature male cobra. You may know the difference between male and female cobras. We have explained that many times through the Snakemaster program. In recent times, our team hasn't come across such a large and healthy cobra. It is behaving like a royal king cobra. Do you know why it is able to lunge at me like this? Because its tail is supported by the back wall and the pipe it has coiled up there. This would have not been possible in an open area. Though it is large and healthy and its hood looks like a king cobra's, its eyes are smaller. Observe the glands on both sides. You can see the full venom glands. If a snake like this bites, it will be extremely dangerous. Some say snakes only come out during summer and not in the rain. But snakes aren't like that. If they are hungry or bored, they will come out, whether it is summer, winter or rainy season. Cobras, vipers and common kraits are usually nocturnal. Kraits hunt wall snakes at night. They carry neurotoxic venom and prefer cooler conditions. Come along the bottom edge of walls like this and enter homes without being noticed. If the door is open, they slither in through the gap beneath. They don't come into our homes to harm us. They are not out to attack. They are just looking for food. Often it is because we leave doors open. This one is over 6 feet long with excellent health, amazing size and a massive head. I repeat, this is the kind of snake that can cause instant death with a single bite. Just look at its size. If someone who fears snakes saw this one, they might faint from shock even without being bitten. They might collapse from shock and die. That's how massive this snake is. Sir, could you get me that sack? This is the 7th guest snake I am catching from here. But never before have I come across a guest of this size. It's over 6 feet long. So now we are going to take this dear guest with us. I'm truly happy to have caught this cobra, the biggest one I have rescued from here. It must be around 12 years old, based on my guess and experience. I say that. We could call this cobra a king with a majestic head and regal looks. A real king, a guest with a grand hood. I'm sure our viewers enjoyed this moment. We hope you liked today's special guest and the details we shared. We shall meet again in the next episode with more guests, more rescues and more stories. Until then, to all our Snakemaster viewers, our heartfelt thanks from both of us. Namaskar.